The Tab 320 by nuCamp, it's probably one of the most popular teardrops on the market. But now there's a Tab 320 Lite. What's the difference? I'm going to tell you, so stick around. Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV, and today I'm going to compare the Tab 320 to the Tab 320 Lite. It's brand new. And is it lighter? Well, depending on the package you have on the 320, it's going to save you maybe 150 pounds, maybe 3 inches shorter, not much, but there are a lot of differences. So where's it going to save you? It's going to save you in your pocketbook. That's right. It is a lot lower price. So are the features in the 320 important to you, or does the 320 Lite do everything you need? Well, that's the question we're going to try to answer today. So let's go inside the standard 320 and start there. So the first thing you're going to notice when you walk in is the layout is different. So we're going to start there. You've got a nice U-shaped dinette here, and you've got backs to your seats. I mean, this is set up really to be a very comfy seating, or it ratchets down to make a bed. Very simple to do. You just move this and ratchet it forward to release, and it lays all the way down. You may already know, you can also just do it halfway. That's kind of my favorite, great for lounging. Or you pull it all the way back up there and put that cushion back in place. Again, you've got a great U-shaped dinette. The other thing you'll notice right off the bat is going to be this cabinet on the back. So this cabinet has got some great storage in it. You've got storage on this side and the other, completely open. Speakers in the front and your 2 night lights on the end. So kind of a standard layout. It really works. And you've got a little more storage here as well. So let's lay this down. You know, another cool thing on this layout is that you have split seats here. So one can lay down to a bed, the other one can stay up. So if you're a solo traveler, or maybe you get up a lot earlier than the other person sleeping here, that could make a difference to you. But in the back, you've got these great cabinets right here. They lift up and then space underneath the back of this seating area. So you've got a little strip in the back. And you've got this wonderful lagoon table that can move all around in different locations. Works really well. Just undo the bottom of it, slide it out, lay it down, and it's out of the way to make a bed. Now you'll notice right above me, you've got this cabinet with a little slot here underneath the radio, and then you've got an open space next to it. That is a little different in the 320, so I want you to see that. Pay attention there. And then the way that makes into a bed is different as well. So let's take a look at that. You simply pull out the framing under these and pull these cushions out and lay them down. They've got some Velcro on them, but they lay flat very easily. And do that on this side as well, and you've got a bed. So it's very simple to turn it into a nice sleeping area. All right, let's go over to the 320 Lite and see how it compares. Wow, the 320 Lite definitely feels different. It doesn't feel worse, doesn't feel better. Guys, it's just different. It's very open here. You notice we don't have the cabinet and we don't have the ratchet back of this seating. It is flat all the way across, so there is no way to put a back on it, but it does feel very open here. You do have some storage back here, a little bit of a 2-inch ledge at the top. You've got 2 bins here on both sides and a little netting here to hold everything in. In the center, there's a cubby with USB ports and the 110 port. So, you know, a nice, rather small storage right there. No cabinets, makes it feel very open. And, I mean, the bed just simply stays down. You don't have that nice ratchet back. You do have a great table though. Of course, same table, moves all around wherever you need it. So that's a super nice feature in both of them. You'll notice right above me, it is just one open shelf there. There is no stereo in this, so you're just gonna have to bring your own Bluetooth speaker. But there is a nice open shelf up here, and then an identical one to the standard 320 across from me. So you've got great shelving on the top. The microwave there, it's an option in both units, that microwave. Now let's look at how you make a full sleeping space, because that's a little different. Now you'll notice the walk space is a little deeper here. So if you have small animals or something that needs to sleep down here, maybe there's a little more room there, a little deeper seating when you walk in. So that feels kind of good. The way you make the bed is you lift up this panel, and very nice, they have handles here and it hinges up, and your slats are stored right underneath. So once the slats are in place, it's very easy to just slide these cushions over and make a nice open sleeping area. And the sleeping areas are the same. So you don't lose or gain any area there. Now let's talk about the front of the trailer. I'm back in the standard 320S, and you've got the glass top, 2-burner stove, and the sink right up front. All of that is identical. But what's underneath is not. So let's take a look. The isotherm refrigerator right here, that is 12 volt, does a great job. It is well known in the industry. And I'm going to scoot over so you can see all the storage. They have this wonderful cabinetry right here, these nice push button latches, and look at all the storage you've got right in here. 2 big spaces, and underneath here you've got a drawer. So lots of storage right here around the refrigerator, and that is a little different in that 320 Lite. Let's go take a peek. So here we are in the 320 Lite, and you can see the countertop is identical. However, the storage underneath, it changes. First of all, instead of that isotherm, we've got an LG refrigerator. It's still a 12 volt refrigerator. It's still going to do a great job for you, just not the brand name isotherm. So, I don't know. I'm not sure that makes a huge difference to me, but it might be really important to you. So over here, you've got a drawer. Now this drawer has got that slice in it because it's going around the plumbing of that sink, because you don't have room for an open cabinet. The reason you don't have room for that cabinet is because they put the AC right up here in the front. This is a 5,000 BTU window style unit. Now it's plenty for this trailer. In the 320, you may be familiar with the Air 8 because it's got the Elwell Air 8 underneath the seating in the back. So underneath here, as far as storage goes, underneath that AC, instead of that one drawer underneath the refrigerator, you've simply got open space. It's about 4 or 5 inches tall, and you can just slide whatever you need to store in there. There's no cabinet fronts at all. You may have noticed too, there was some very small cabinets up here above in the standard 320, and in the 320 Lite, they put shelves with just a little bit of elastic on the front. So again, a lighter weight, a little easier build, and it saves you a little money. Now let's talk about appliances, because obviously the 5K AC is a little different than what is in the other standard 320. What you have there is going to be the Elwell Air 8, and it is underneath the seating in the back. That's one of the beautiful things about that trailer. You get a little more storage there because that is underneath the seat, hidden away, and ducted to come out underneath the seating. Really nice setup. Another big difference is going to be the ALDA system. Now 320s are famous. I mean, famous, that's kind of a weird word, but I would say they are known for having the ALDA system, which is a hot water and radiant heat system. And it is, again, underneath the seating in the back, so it's out of the way, very efficient. And what I love about that system is that it is quiet. and you don't have a forced air furnace coming on and off, raising and lowering the temperature, trying to keep it warm. It's a very slow, quiet heat, and it also controls your hot water. And that's a great system for a small trailer. Now in the 320 Lite, they have gone with more standard appliances, so you have a standard water heater and you've got a standard forced air furnace. They work great, the entire industry uses it, and it saves you money and it saves you maybe a little space as well. So what you gain with those systems is storage all along the back. Let me show that to you real quickly. Underneath this back seat in the 320S is going to be the Elwell Air 8 and the Alda system, and it pretty much takes up the entire space, so there is no storage. But here in the 320 Lite, you can lift up this cushion, and notice how well they've done this. I love that feature about nuCamp. There is no board to fit or to try to put a finger hole in. They put nice pulls on it. They've got it hinged in the back so it's not moving around on you. And you have great storage space with these pull-out drawers that can move around or slide back into place. I mean, it's great storage, easy to get to, and a real plus for this design. So the bathroom in both trailers, it's identical. The Euro door that everyone loves, well, it's identical too. You get the great acrylic windows, lots of features are the same. There's more to see outside that might be a little different, so let's go start out there. The large diamond plate tub on the 320S is one of the great features of this camper. So it is a one-piece top, and they've got the rubber pieces holding it down, but it's also got a latch with a lock on it. And when you open this up, let's get this open here. You've got a propane tank and a really large storage area here. So that's super cool, right? You've also got a little hatch right here to reach in. If you lock this, then you can reach in and turn on and off your propane tank. So I love those features. This is a nice thing to have on the outside. Let's go take a look at the tub on the 320 Lite. Now the 320 Lite has a great diamond plate tub on the front, but it is a little different and a little smaller. So it has two separate doors. You have to open this one first, which is the propane tank, and you've got the battery disconnect right here on the side. Whereas in the standard 320S, it's on the inside of the camper. So they've moved that battery disconnect to the outside here, and they've put it on the side that doesn't lock. So you open this up, and you've got some space here. However, you're gonna have to put a battery in there. That's right, the standard 320S comes with a lithium battery. The Battle-Born battery is included, and in the 320 Lite, the dealer will include whatever battery they work with, most likely a wet cell battery. So you can always upgrade at the dealership, but that is a big difference between these two. Once this comes down, however, if you've upgraded to a lithium battery and you want to keep it safe, it does have a catch over here that you can put a lock in, a padlock in on the outside, because legally you can't lock up the propane tank. So they have found a way around that, which is nice. Unfortunately, no extra storage right up here in the tub, unless you want to lay something on top of your battery maybe. Just not a lot of extra space up here. Now on the other side of this trailer, you'll notice there is a solar panel on the roof. This does come standard with 180 watt solar on the roof. Pretty much the only options here are going to be the microwave on the inside. Everything else is standard. There is no upgrade to a Black Canyon package or to a lithium package. If you go with a Black Canyon package on the 320S, then you're going to get 290 watt solar panels on the roof. You're going to have this roof rack on it and the brush guard on the back. Now that accounts for why this trailer is 3 inches longer than that one. it's this brush guard right here. So you also have the option over here to upgrade to a lithium battery package. That lithium battery package is going to give you a 2,000 watt inverter and 200 amp hours of battery. So if off-grid is your thing, you know, maybe this 320S is going to suit you better if you want those features. All right, that is the differences between these two. And if you have questions, you can let us know. Otherwise, figure out which one works best for you and go have an adventure. I'm PJ with Princess Craft RV. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.